I'm currently taking a bus from Rio to Paraty and Ilha Grande, about 4 hours south of the city. These two destinations are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site for their outstanding cultural and natural significance. Paraty is one of Brazil's best preserved colonial towns, famous for its Portuguese colonial architecture and charming cobblestone streets. During Brazil's 17th and 18th century gold rush, it served as the main port for shipping gold to Europe. It was also a major transit point where enslaved Africans were brought before being sent inland to work in the gold mines. After the mining boom ended, Paraty briefly prospered again through coffee plantations and the production of cachaça, Brazil's traditional sugarcane spirit. But with the opening of new transportation routes and the abolition of slavery, the town fell into decades of poverty and isolation. That isolation spared it from modern redevelopment, preserving much of the town exactly as it looked in the 18th century. At high tide, seawater floods parts of Paraty's historic center. The town is also home to 4 colonial churches, each of which historically served a different social class. The colorful doors and windows of the old town are incredibly photogenic, making Paraty a paradise for anyone who loves taking photos. If you're planning to explore the historic center, be sure to wear comfortable shoes. The uneven cobblestone streets can be tough on your feet. Paraty is also well known for its seafood. It's commonly served with fried bananas, toasted cassava flour, and cassava puree. The waiter showed me the local way to eat it by mixing the puree with the cassava flour before enjoying the meal. There are plenty of activities here, whether you'd like to take a boat trip to nearby islands, go scuba diving, horseback riding, or even join a cooking class. You can easily spend anywhere from a day to several days in Paraty. There are plenty of accommodation and dining options, and you'll also find currency exchange services in the historic center, where I actually got a better exchange rate than I did near Iguazu Falls when I first entered Brazil. Next, we're heading to Ilha Grande, where I'll be staying for 3 nights. The island is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its extraordinary biodiversity. That evening, our guide took us to what he considered one of the best local barbecue restaurants. It sits right on the waterfront with a wonderful atmosphere. I ordered grilled squid with vegetables and rice, along with a cup of star anise and mint tea. The meal came to about $35. This is what the waterfront looks like at night, with bars staying open late into the evening. The guest house where I'm staying has a courtyard that feels like a tropical garden, filled with flowers whose names I don't even know. Lush tropical plants are everywhere, and beyond the trees there's even a small stream. It really feels like people here live surrounded by an incredible natural environment. Although Ilha Grande has many beautiful beaches, reaching most of them requires hiking through the forest over the hills. Boats are the island's main form of transportation, and they can take you to some beaches, but not all of them, and they don't run every hour. It's important to check the boat schedule and plan your hike carefully. Otherwise, you could end up waiting for hours or paying a premium for a private boat back. If you're planning a jungle hike, make sure you bring insect repellent, sunscreen, and plenty of water. It's also a good idea to have mobile data so you can check your location whenever necessary. After hiking for a little over an hour, I arrived at Palma's Beach. It's much quieter than the more popular beaches, making it a perfect place to relax, sunbathe, or go for a swim. Since I visited during the low season, there were very few people around. That also meant there were very few boats. I found out that the next ferry wouldn't arrive until 3 p.m., and the fare was 50 reais. Hiring a private boat back would have cost 3 times of that price. To board the boat here, everyone has to take off their shoes and wade barefoot through the water. This stretch of coastline is known as Brazil's Green Coast, and one look at the emerald-colored water tells you exactly why. For lunch, I ordered a Brazilian seafood pie, a local specialty. The portion was huge, though I found it a little salty. Ilha Grande is an ideal destination for people who enjoy hiking, boating, and spending time in the water. Next comes the final leg of my journey, the Amazon.